Hello, my name is Alfred Wegener and I am a German geologist from the 1900s. I believe that around 200 million years ago, all the continents were one supercontinent known as Pangaea. My theory, the continental drift theory, was that gradually over the time period, the continents had drifted apart to their current positions, as you can see in the map. I had strong evidences to prove that my theory is true, but not one scientist in the community was ready to believe it. Evidence 1. When we look at the world map today, the east coast of South America and the west coast of Africa look as though they would fit together like the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. With a bit of rearranging, most of the continents can be put together too. This was one of the first clues that led to proving my continental theory true. Evidence 2. The glacial till deposits in the southern hemisphere. If we look at today's map, wherever the glacial deposits are, it doesn't make sense. There is no theory to explain where they're placed. The glacial deposits are in South America, South Africa, India, and a bit of Australia, and of course Antarctica. But when we look at the map of Pangaea, we can see that there is a clear pattern as to where the glacial deposits are. If the glacial deposits were to be placed as to the current position of the continents, half of the world would have been covered with ice. Evidence 3. The fossils of a crocodile-like reptile, Mesosaurus, are only found in South Africa and South America, and it's a freshwater reptile that is only 1 meter long, which means that it couldn't possibly have swam across the Atlantic Ocean. This could have only been possible if there was a land bridge connecting the two continents, but there is no proof of any bridge yet. This means that Mesosaurus was present in 2 different continents at the same time. Evidence 4. Glossopteris was a woody, seed-bearing shrub or tree. Some of the trees reached up to 30 meters tall. Its fossils are found in Australia, South Africa, South America, India, and Antarctica. The same type of fossils of the same species were found in continents so far away. Magic, isn't it? No. It's proof that all these continents used to be one big continent around 200 to 300 million years ago. Evidence 5. Cynognathus was a mammal-like reptile around the size of a wolf. They lived on open plains roughly 240 to 250 million years ago. Its fossils were found in South Africa and Argentina, which is in South America. Now, as we can see, South America and South Africa are very well separated by the gigantic Atlantic Ocean. It was a reptile and walked on 4 legs. It is impossible for it to travel that far, just like our friend Mesosaurus. These both could not have traveled without a land bridge, but as we have talked earlier, there was no land bridge. Evidence 6. Similar mountain ranges and rock sequences were found. Scientists and explorers discovered that distant continents contained rocks and mountains of similar ages and features. This discovery seems to show that continents may not have always been separated as they are now. For example, the Appalachian mountain range of North America. This range stretches from eastern United States to Canada, but suddenly stops at the island of Newfoundland. Very similar mountain ranges of the same age and rock type have been found in eastern Greenland, Ireland, Great Britain, and Norway. When these continents are placed together in the form of Pangaea, the mountains form a single long range.
These mountain ranges are formed when the ocean crust goes under the continental crust during the process of collision.